How's it going? Motor City Miner here, coming at you with an update because I have the Flux server. At least I hope it's the Flux Edition server. But I mean, I guess there's really no difference other than, you know, a nice screen print symbol on it. But I have the Octominer Proof of Useful Work server finally. It took way longer than it should have. There was poor communication the whole entire way. I have my doubts about Octominer, unfortunately, at this time. But it did eventually show up. Just months and months later, and with lots of nagging and some hopeless times, but it is here. So let's get this open and see what's inside. All right, guys, so we got it open here. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. Haven't fully taken it out yet, so this is what you would be expecting to see, I guess, is all the foam blocking. And it looks like there's an accessories box, so we're gonna open that first, see what's in there. Obviously it comes with a little thank you card, and as always, no CR2032 battery. That's standard for all Octominer things. Did notice they changed their logo, so that's a little interesting. It's a little more abstract now. But yeah, so let's get this out of this box, see what we're in for. Hopefully everything's in pretty good shape, but so far the box doesn't have any damage, so pretty hopeful there. So let's check out this accessories. What does it look like we got in here? GPU screws, hard drive screws, GPU power cables, and some more GPU power cables. All right, and a bunch of warnings about them. All right, so what do we have? Wow, these are, holy cow, these are nice cables. Was not expecting that. If you've ever bought from Octominer before, you'd know that their cables are pretty low key. And not really the best that come with the standard Octominers, but these are nylon braided. Even the actual wires, so not just the bundled section, but the actual wires themselves are all nylon braided, so that's really nice to see. I do wonder if that's because for proof of useful work, they know the GPUs are going to be at full bore, full TDP the whole time, whereas, you know, obviously for mining purposes, unless you're running PoUW, typically, you know, try not to run your GPUs at full bore for efficiency reasons. But these are just really nice. Really surprised here. I didn't know what to expect. Well, I expected, you know, their standard cable, so that's really nice to see some high quality components here. It looks like they give you, let's see, I'm not sure what all the differences are here. So like this is like a short one, just a standard, it looks like 7 to 6+2. I mean, it's 8-pin, but it looks like there's one hollowed out. I'm not sure what all these are for yet, so I'm not sure why there's like these really short ones and then these longer ones. So we'll find out as we get into this. I don't see any combined, like where you have 2 6+2 pins at the end. These all are single, so maybe that's why those little ones are there. Not really sure though, so find out. And then obviously all your screws are in here as well, but so far that's what's in this box. So let's move on to what's next. So we're getting all the foam out. It's really well packed, it seems. It does look like we got a little damage here. We'll have to straighten out this this edge of the server. It looks like just this tab looks like it got a little bent, so maybe not quite as cushioned as it could have been. Got the nice Flux logo there. Do have this raised section, which I assume is the higher section. I did order the one that keeps it flat though, because I do plan on putting A2000s in here to start. So, you know, it's always good in these machines to work like a wind tunnel, to have the least amount of space possible so that the air pressure remains high, so whatever's coming in gets pushed out. So yeah, let's pull this out and see what we got. Would you look at that? Beautiful, except for this spot. It does look like, unfortunately, have some it actually sheared off the screws. So there's one screw there, but you can see the lower screws got sheared off. So we're gonna have to fix that, but a little bit of shipping damage, but otherwise looking pretty good here. Didn't find anything else in the box, so I'm curious if all the accessories are somewhere else. I'm not really sure. Word. Nope, nothing there. Of course, these rails are pretty heavy. Maybe there's something in these. Oh, yeah, there is something here. What do we got here? This looks like, let's see. This looks like a server rail, like if you were gonna mount it to a server rack. Yep. So that's really nice add-on there that they actually offer you included. You know, the server pull-out sliding rails if you were gonna server mount this. So that's a nice touch. I appreciate that. Looks like it has the screws for that too. So yeah, just a nice little touch there that they do include that. If you are looking to mount this on a server rack, it will indeed come with those. But I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm actually gonna just be putting it on a shelf, but you know, I assume this is just another one. I doubt they put anything else in that. Yep, just another server rail. So that's nice though, that you know, if you are planning to server mount, it does come with the proper things included to do that. Nothing else in there, so we're going to open this up. Hopefully all the things are inside. Again, don't really know, haven't unpacked one before. But hopefully all the things that the different, because you can pick a bunch of, I'll put a link to where you can buy this on the Octominer website, but you know, you can select a bunch of different configurations, so to speak. So hopefully I got the right one. Don't know yet, but we'll see. All right, so to open this up, there's 2 sections to the lid, and each section has 4 screws. So there's 2 on this side for the front section, 2 on this side, and then same with on the back section, there's 2 on each side. To get this out, you're gonna pretty much lift up from the back, pull, and that gets out the back section. And then the front section, I think just comes straight up, but I could be wrong. Oh, I missed 2 screws. So there are 2 screws. So the front panel has 6 screws. So correction there. So you'll have to undo these top ones as well. Grab those real quick. You're probably like, why are you doing this on the floor? Well, because this came to my house, not the farm, and I'm super excited. Can't wait to get to the farm to open it. But I don't really have a table on my house, again, it's really small, so I don't really have a big enough table to do this on. So there you go, 6 screws in the front panel, 4 on the back, and that'll get you up and open. So this is what we got here. You can see our PSUs down below. It's these 4. All your hard drive bays for all that proof of useful work you got to do. So it looks like we got 10 slots. It does look like, let's see, everything's looking pretty good. Just seeing if there's any damage I notice or anything like that. It does appear like we're in pretty good shape. There might be slight bending of one of these PSUs, but I'll check that later. These are your fan rails, which I think this pops up. Pull handle up to unlock fan cage. Yep, so somehow, there we go. This just pops up. Fans pop out. That's really, really nice. You can see how that gets power from down below. Really like that, to be honest. That's pretty cool. It's just like a removable section, all wire managed, all that fun stuff for you. I don't know if this thing like locks back in place. There it goes. Yep, so it does lock. So you want to make sure it comes all the way down. And obviously each of these individually can come out as well. So that's how you would replace your fans. Or take them out if you don't need them, depending on what you're doing. Again, I'm putting some A2000s in here, so I don't expect to use so much power, which does give me something. So because they did take so long to get these out to everyone and there were so many delays, they did, at least in my case, I had ordered with only 3 PSUs, 3 1800 watt PSUs, which is the minimum that they sent it with. Knowing I was putting A2000s in here, didn't really see the point in paying money for the 4th one, considering I wasn't even going to use the 3. I mean, A2000 maxes out at 70 watts. So, but they gave me one for free, so I'm not going to complain on that front. So looking at the back though, this is our main board. You can see that's where you got to put in your CR2032 battery. We've got some RAM in there. I did buy the high spec version. Actually, the Flux Edition just comes as the high spec. So it should be pretty good to go. Can't quite see everything though. So far it's looking like it's in pretty decent shape here. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be, you can kind of see this fan is kind of tilted on an angle here, so I'm not sure if that is by design or whatnot. I assume it is. Yep, those all got their RAM in it. I will think I'm gonna remove this at some point in this video, just so you guys can see what's below here. And yeah, the back is just, again, more fans. So there are 3 more fans in there. And this section can be completely pulled off. So as you can see, there are 4 thumb screws that you can use to remove that fan casing from the back. But all in all, it looks like it got here in pretty decent shape, minus this front. It does look like the wires come in, so I was thinking I would take this off. I guess I can do that real quick, actually. Let's do that on the fly. See if we can see how damaged this actually is. I did hear some rattling, so I'm guessing that the sheared off screws do have broken pieces somewhere in this unit that I'm gonna have to find, unfortunately. But this is just an unboxing video, so we're gonna go into more detail on setting this up later. But yeah, again, it does look like I got a little bit of shipping damage. I have no idea if I got all the, it doesn't look like I got the topper I paid for, so I will have to unfortunately reach out to Chili, but hopefully that's a quick and easy thing. Yeah, so there's a wire here that keeps this on, so I can't actually fully remove this, unfortunately. I was hoping I would be able to. It would definitely help to rebend it. I'll have to figure out something, but won't keep you guys too busy with that. Other than that, I think that's it for this unboxing video. We'll do a lot more once I actually get this over to the farm and start setting it up. It does look like I'm gonna have to talk to Octominer at least about getting the flat top. So like I said, I got the raised portion that comes standard with it, but I did pay the extra to have the flat top, which will help with the wind tunnel, since the A2000s, you know, are really short cards. So do plan on reaching out to them on that, but I am glad I got here finally, and I can at least start messing around with this. I don't even think the Flux OS is, I guess maybe it's installed. I really don't know what to expect here because, well, I just don't know. So I'll let you guys know and follow up with a bunch more information. I'll have a whole bunch of videos, I think, on this guy over time, just because, you know, it's very new to me. But excited to start this proof of useful work journey, and just glad this did show up. So that's all I got for today. Hope you enjoyed this content. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Again, not trying to completely negate Octominer. You know, I have tons of them, tons of their product. Communication was really quite poor on this, unfortunately, and I know that can leave a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths. There was a point where I was, you know, wiring tens of thousands of dollars to Octominer. I don't know if I would currently, but Chili is back at Octominer in some capacity. So that gives me some hope that the worst is behind them, as we hopefully move into this next cycle here. So again, likes, comments, subscribe, and I'll be back with more content on my Flux Edition Octoserver in the near future. Until next time.